Hey everybody, it's your friend Jason Pound here answering the top questions asked by home sellers in today's real estate market. Yesterday we answered this question from the buyer perspective. The question we're tackling today is from the seller perspective. What inspection issues should I be anticipating during the sale of my home? The short answer: you should be anticipating the worst case scenario. Just as everybody tells you, plan for the worst, hope for the best. As usual, let me over-explain. There are three talking points that I want to go over with you real quickly. But if you are selling your house, think about things from the buyer's perspective. And most of the time, if you're selling a house, you are also buying a house. And when you are looking at things from the seller's perspective, you do not see the world the same way as when you are looking at things through the glasses of a buyer. So realizing that, the first thing we recommend is a pre-listing inspection. Before you place your home on the market for sale, it is highly, highly, highly recommended that you hire a home inspector to go over your property with a fine-tooth comb and give you a report of every single little dink and donk that they can find about your property. Everything from the stove not being anchored to the wall properly with anti-tip devices, to the wobbling toilet, to that cabinet not closing all the way, to the door not opening as smoothly as it could, all the way to your foundation, to your roof, etc. You live in your home and you have become familiar with your home, and you don't even notice the blemishes that buyers see and that buyers want dealt with. So putting your home through the inspection process before you go live on the market is very, very smart. The reason it's smart is down here on point number 3. The buyer's solution is always worse. It's always more expensive than the seller's solution. If you catch major issues beforehand, you can make the determination whether or not you need to hire a licensed professional to deal with it, or whether you can deal with a general contractor, or whether you can deal with a handyman, or maybe you can deal with your handy Uncle Bob who can get out there and fix things. Because on the buyer side, when a realtor is writing a contract and asking for repairs to be done, their number one fear is that 2 or 3 months into owning the house, that buyer is going to call the realtor back and go, "You sold me a lemon. You said the roof had been fixed and it's not fixed. You said the HVAC had been fixed and it's broken. It's not working now." So every single realtor is going to do the same thing. On their repair request, they are going to request that the repairs be done by a licensed professional. And when you are dealing with licensed professionals, they operate at a different price point to those who are not licensed. So every single time that a buyer wants something to be dealt with, they are either going to ask for a discount that's larger than it actually cost, or they are going to go straight to the top of the quality chain and ask the highest priced professional to actually do that work. The second thing is, once you have a pre-listing inspection, you know every single thing that's going to be done, then you do your pre-listing repairs and save your receipts. And this gives you an amazing piece of propaganda to supply with every single showing. If laying on the counter, you have all of the paint samples that were used in your house so they know what the names of the colors are. If you have all of your appliance books with all the little warranty information, and you have a list of every single time you did maintenance on your home, then you roll out the inspection report and say, before we went on the market, here's what our inspector found, and here are the repairs that we did, and here are the receipts that we did. You cannot believe the amount of peace and happiness that brings to buyers when they are looking at a house. And most people don't want to admit it, but they don't buy a house using logic. They buy a house using emotion. And by providing that pre-listing inspection, a history of all the maintenance, and the receipts for all the repairs, it puts people at peace and makes them feel the warm and fuzzies regarding your house. The next thing regarding pre-listing repairs and pre-listing inspection reports, many people go, I don't want to pay an inspector to inspect my house because it doesn't matter what you do, the inspector's going to find something. Otherwise, they feel like they're not worth their money. Agreed. However, it is the big ticket items that kill deals. It is the big ticket items that steal all of your profits. And it is the big ticket items that scare away buyers from making offers. So by going through the inspection process, you can go ahead and deal with the big ticket items and get those handled. And you can negotiate your way through the smaller items that don't matter. So, once again, my name is Jason Pound with Jericho Pound Realty Group, Keller Williams Molnix in Norman. We service the entire Oklahoma City metro area with hyper-local expertise in South Oklahoma City, Moore, and Norman. If we can ever be of assistance, do not hesitate to reach out. But what sort of issues should you expect when selling your house? You should expect worst case scenario and be ready for it. In the meantime, peace out. Have a great life.